Hello, it's me. I know, Anxiety United. This video I wanted to put together. It's going to be a bit all over the place, but basically my girlfriend and I, or my now fiance, should I add, I proposed on the beachfront at Westwood Ho this past weekend. This video is basically detailing from Thursday last week up until Sunday when we returned home. We went travelling, basically. We visited a few different places, well, a number of different places, and I guess this video is to hopefully inspire other people to see that, like, anxiety or not, you can still get out and do stuff. So this video is going to be a bit all over the place. I've visited some astonishing sites over the last few days. We went to a place called Clovelly, I think that's how you pronounce it. We went to Lynmouth. I went into Gloucester Cathedral, which is going to be at the end of this video, but please stick around and watch because it was epic. We basically stepped in there, my girlfriend didn't like it, she went out, and I walked round the inside of Gloucester Cathedral on my own. There may be a few slip-ups here and there in the video as well, so stay tuned. That bit, I think, is probably one of the highlights, apart from proposing to my girlfriend on the beach, or close to the beach. But yeah, stick around, watch this video, enjoy. I'm going to do a follow video to this, explaining, like, the different thought patterns that I have now, the techniques that I use, and, like, I don't know, there's just a few things that I need to share, I think, with regards to anxiety and stuff, because I'm moving away from that, as you will have seen. There's no anxiety videos on here lately, but there will be one, and the next one will be that. But please, enjoy this video. This is as much for me as it is for anybody else to view, watch, enjoy. Like I say, the clips are a bit all over the place because I didn't make a video as such. I just recorded bits and bobs as we were going around. So yeah, I'm going to narrate this and take you on a journey through the experience of Thursday morning through to Sunday evening. And I hope you enjoy it. Sit back, relax, because it might turn out to be a long one. So the first part of the journey seen us travel from Tamworth down to Bristol, down the M5. It was a couple of hours, like maybe 2 hours, something like that. And we stopped at a place called the Athenian. We've been there before. It's a Greek sort of takeaway thing. You can get souvlaki and tzatziki and gyros, or whatever they're called. And we went there, we grabbed some lunch and we ate it in the car park, but it wasn't good. Unfortunately, it wasn't good. We've been there before. We went there on the way home last time. We went down to the south coast. But yeah, it wasn't a good experience this time, so that is pretty much cut that short. From there, we headed to Croydon Hall, which was just on the edge of Minehead, which I haven't been to for years, but we thought we'd book into this posh hotel, and here we are. This is when we first arrived there, checked out the room. Enjoy. Hello. It's been a while. I'm in a strange long corridor in the middle of town that I don't really know. 101, you say? White Rose? Whose place is this? Hello. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Croydon Hall, and we are in room 101, White Rose. There's my beautiful other half, Magda, chilling out already. We only just got here. Look at that. Cool. Twin sinks, bathrobes, toilet, huge shower. This place is ridiculous. There's a pool out there, but it's pissing it down. But let me show you. We've got our own balcony. Weather's terrible. Dining room's down there in that little section. We're booked in to go for dinner at 8 PM. The pool's over there. You can go walking up in the grounds. Like, this is a big estate. Croydon Hall, near Minehead. We have travelled up. We are staying here. We booked this not that long ago. We actually booked an AirBnB in Bideford, where we've already been a couple of times, but we wanted to go back, or I did. This was a surprise, actually, weren't it?
Yeah, where you from?
I can't keep surprises. It was supposed to be a surprise, but I told her about it because I'm weak at the surprise game. There she is. So yeah, we came here. We've been here about half an hour, and she's in bed already. Wimp. Long drive. We stopped off at Bristol on the way. Went to a little Greek restaurant thing that we've been to before. We went there. Came here. Our plan was to come here, check in, drop the bags and go for a walk around Minehead. There's a Butlins here and that, which is a bit naff when you consider we're in this place. Butlins is a bit shabby, right? So yeah, we decided to just stay here for the night instead. Instead of going out gallivanting, we're just going to chill, make the most of the room. There's a beautiful bar downstairs. We're going for dinner, like I say, at 8. There's a freaking grand piano in the dining room. So yeah, bit posh for me flip-flops. There's a gym with a freaking sauna and a hot tub and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, nice. Croydon Hall. I will show you around. I've already done the guided tour of the room. But yeah, we're just going to chill here. Then tomorrow, we're off to Ilfracombe in the morning after breakfast here. And then on to Bideford for a couple of nights in an Airbnb. So like I say, this was just an add-on. We had no plans to do this additional day, but times have been a bit iffy lately. So we thought, let's get out. Let's enjoy. I'm definitely getting in that later, man. If I can fit. We're going for dinner. Me and my beautiful girlfriend. There she is. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. We're going for dinner. We didn't really bring any. We're just like. Oh, she's posh. I'm not. I've just got a polo shirt on. But yeah, we're going to the fancy posh dining area now for some food. Then I'll try and film a bit of it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We've got to turn the lights off. This is the long walk from our room. 103 Tiger Lily. 104 Scotch Bonnet. As is White Rose. Paul. Ladies first. What a gentleman. Ow, there's a step there. Look at that. There's music playing downstairs. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike. But it's very grand. Dining. The stairs are well noisy. You okay? Got the bar down there, which we'll go in after for a drink. There's music playing. I like it. Look at that. Piano. It's lovely. There's the kitchen. Give us a tune, babes. On the piano?
Sure.
Yeah. Tiger Lily. White Rose. We're over here. Oh, was you really? Go on then.
No, I'm stupid.
We have a table set here. White Rose. I'd rather go this way. Do you? So you can see in there? I'll go that side, babe.
No, it's fine.
Nice. I should really push your chair in. But I'm English. Oh. You can't really see it. It's pitch black outside now. But we've decided that in the morning we're going to get up nice and early. We're going to have breakfast. We're going to go for a walk outside over there, which you can't see. Looks like a nice garden area. We'll show you around.
I'm hungry.
Hmm?
I'm hungry.
We've already ordered, so we'll let you know what it's like when it arrives.
Like puree, it's not just like a fresh liver on a cracker. That's in the car, but that's not to it. Nan's getting a bit of that in the car. Yeah.
We've had dinner. It was... How was it? It was nice. A bit too much. But, I don't know, yeah, it was nice. But we're not used to fine dining. We're used to McDonald's. So it's a bit, you know...
You're used to my cooking? That's
Yeah,
why it's not good.
cooking. That's it. I've got really high standards now. We just moved into here, this comfy area, and we're waiting for dessert. But it's cool. I love the ceiling. It's like flowers. Bit of funky ass music. A brunch room. You can see like there's cake trays up there. That's for like a lunch. Sandwiches and cakes and... So yeah. It's nice, but not to her standard. I'd like you to just imagine a chocolate cake there and a pistachio and orange cheesecake there. Because that's what we've just eaten, but I forgot to get footage of it, so apologies. But that's what's left. The Hall of Mirrors. These must be them funny ones because I look stupid. Oh no, it's normal. You are. We're just heading down to the bar after our nice meal. That's like the foyer of the hotel. We don't know where the gym is in the spa because we haven't been there, but nah. Do I look like I go to the gym? Really? But look at this. This is cool. Where do you want to sit, babes? On the leather sofa?
No, on this
On the comfy one? It's cool though, isn't it? Huh? Oh, and relax. And that's that. He's really tired. Thank you. Aggressive. As we head down the corridor to our room for the evening. Out of 10 babes on food. 6. That's harsh. It felt like it was a bit too sophisticated. I think, although it was only like we had lasagna and chips, but the garlic bread wasn't as good as her garlic bread. The chips were nice.
Yeah, but you can't go wrong with
You can't go wrong with chips. Here we go. Into the room. This is it. We've gone for it. It's bath time. The amount of bubbles. We didn't bring any friggin' bubble bath. But we've just killed all their shower gels. Stuff it. You got to, ain't you?
That's more than enough.
Get in. I want it overflowing.
When you're going to get in, then it's going to be...
When I get in, the water's going to jump out.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheeky. Good morning. Look at that. A bit of blue sky. Oh, good morning. I am on the balcony outside the White Rose room at Croydon Hall. I did not sleep well. I was awake from 2:45 this morning, but yeah, my nose is stuffy, I've got a headache. It's a good start. But my other half slept well, so we are going for breakfast this morning. We were thinking of having a walk round over there. Let me show you. Like, that's the outdoor pool, and then there's some nice looking gardens over there. I don't know what is over there, but it looks quite nice. So maybe we will head over there after breakfast, just for like 20 minutes, just have a walk around, and then we got to drive on to another town. So this is pretty much the end of this section of video. I guess this was about sharing Croydon Hall and just giving our thoughts on our experience. Maybe we'll talk about that after breakfast, because until you've had breakfast you just don't know. You can't rate it until you've seen what the breakfast's like. But yeah, hopefully today, weather-wise, we get a good one, because I've got plans today. We'll see what happens. Let's go eat. We went for breakfast. I didn't record it. There are 2 other guests in the whole hotel, and they decided to go for breakfast at exactly the same time as us. So it was just a bit awkward. But it was nice, full English. I managed to eat most of it, of course, because I'm a big lad. Magda had croissant. Fruit. We had fruit salad. It was nice experience. We were gonna walk around up there. It's been raining while we were having breakfast. It's now stopped, but we think we're just gonna head off because we got like a couple of hours in the car now, or an hour and a half. We're gonna head across the north coast of Somerset, where it hits North Devon. So we'll go through Lynmouth, round to Combe Mine, spend an hour there maybe, Ilfracombe, spend a couple of hours, and then on to our Airbnb for the night. So yeah, exciting times. Thanks for joining us here at Croydon Hall. So the reason that I didn't get any sleep while we were at the hotel is because I was so freaked out. I woke up at 2:45 on the button, and I was looking around and it was pitch black in the hotel room. Obviously, that's how you're supposed to sleep. But I sort of sat up in bed and I looked over towards where the metal bath was, and I could have swore that I could see the outline of a little girl just leaning over the bath, and it really freaked me out. So I switched the bedside light on, and then obviously Magda, my fiance, woke up and she was like, "What the hell's going on?" I didn't admit that I was freaking out about being spooked. But yeah, it was freaking me out. I couldn't get it out of my head that I was just like, ugh, this place must be haunted. It's that old. So yeah, that was the hotel footage. And from here, like, we checked out in the morning, and our plan was to head to Lynmouth. So we did that. But on our journey, we found a place called Porlock, and there was a toll road. And the last time we did a toll road was when we were in Llandudno, like last year. So we thought we'll give it a go. £3. We drove around this toll road, and this is a little snippet of footage that we got while we were there. So, we have left Croydon Hall. We're on our way to Ilfracombe, but we're going via, I think it was Porlock, the Porlock toll road, which brings us out on the A39 on the way to Lynmouth, where we're going to just drive this. This is the toll road. The sun's come out. It is just insane. There's a pheasant there. He's just decided to fly off. It's a little bit windy, but it's not too bad. But that is just the sea. I think that is Wales over there. I don't know if you can even make it out. Let me zoom in. Possibly, just about. It's not the clearest day. But Wales is over there. I'm pretty sure of it. But that's the view that we've got right now on this toll road. It's cost us £3 to drive this way. We could have just stayed on the normal road, but we like this kind of stuff. Scenic. sheep.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Sheep.
Let's crack on. The views were spectacular at that toll road. Like, there was many more parts, but I couldn't film while I was driving, obviously. But then we finished the toll road and we headed into the town of Lynmouth. I've never been there before. I've heard good things about it. I knew that it was like a small, quaint sort of village on the edge of the sea, and it was beautiful. And this is footage now of us being in Lynmouth. It's only short because, like I say, I weren't filming, but we did walk around all the shops. We went into every shop there, and the road down into the village itself, or the town, or whatever it is, was absolutely stunning. So yeah, this is Lynmouth. What a beautiful place. Lynmouth. Tide is out. The sun is out, the tide is out. What a beautiful little place. Never been here before. It was a really nice place. Like Lynmouth, yeah, highly recommend visiting there. Not a lot to do, but beautiful surroundings, really stunning. We didn't have chance to do the Cliff Railway because we were heading to another place from Lynmouth. Because we couldn't check into the Airbnb till 3 p.m, we thought we'd pass the time by visiting a few places. So we were sort of just dropping into these locations. So we headed to Combe Martin. We've been there a number of times. We parked the car, got out, walked round, everything was closed. So we jumped back in the car and headed to Ilfracombe, which we've been to a few times, but we've never actually done anything there, because in the past, I've usually been too freaked out. By the time I usually do a long journey, like if we're in the car for a couple of hours, I don't ever feel like doing anything, but something's changed. We arrived in Ilfracombe, parked up, walked round all the local shops there, got some scones, cream teas, bought a new couple of t-shirts, bought some gifts, and got some Cornish pasties, which were nice. And we seen the statue Verity, which is pretty well known. It's a big sculpture thing. I can't remember who made it. I should remember that, but my mind has gone blank. But yeah, here's a tiny bit of footage from Ilfracombe, and from here we're heading back to the Airbnb to actually check in. That's the elephant. We have arrived at our Airbnb. It's been a long day. It's 4:20. We have been on the toll road, which was cool. Then we went to Lynmouth, where we've never been before. That was a beautiful stop off. We was there for like an hour, maybe hour and a half. Went in all the shops.
You
bought
were
some.
smashing things around the shop.
For some reason, I couldn't walk in a shop without knocking things over. We walked into one shop and I dropped the carrier bag that we had with a photo frame and candles and stuff. And it landed in a bucket and made the loudest bang you've ever heard. And everybody looked at me in the shop.
Well, there were like 5 people, so
That was a lot. There was only supposed to be 6 in there, and we went in, that made 7. But yeah, that was embarrassing. And then we walked into another one, but the woman, I blame, was standing in the doorway, and there was loads of like plaques, signs and plaques, like handmade stuff. And she was just standing in the doorway, and I wanted to go in, so I shuffled past and somehow managed to knock things on the floor. I think that's the only 2 times that I did it, wasn't it?
No, it was in the shop with them hats.
Oh yeah, the hats. I was looking at caps, and every time I touched one, it fell off. So that was interesting. We went to Combe Martin after Lynmouth. We parked up I was going to buy a ticket, but the ticket machine weren't working, so we didn't. We just thought, sod it, we'll gamble. And then we literally walked down the street and nothing was open. All the shops were shut. We walked around one little, I don't know, it was like a fudge shop because we was looking for scones or scones, depends on what you want to call them. Cream teas, basically. So we got back in the car.
Is it how it's called?
What?
Cream tea?
Yeah, that's 2 cream teas. The first time we went there and we asked for cream teas, we expected cups of tea as well. But we didn't. I did. That's why I didn't know whether to ask for a cream tea, because I didn't want tea with cream on. I wanted scones with cream and jam.
So confusing.
I know, it's British. British.
British.
And then we went to Ilfracombe, parked in the harbour, walked around all the shops there, got a couple of pasties or pastries. And then
How do I call it?
pasty.
No.
Oh, you call it pastry, yeah. And then, after we'd been there, because we couldn't check in here till 3, we got here about 3:30, we went to Tesco's, ladies and gentlemen, and I did not enjoy it, but we did it, and I went in there.
Well, I didn't enjoy it either.
No, neither of us enjoyed it, but we're both pretty tired now, but the weather is nice now, so today's the only day that it's going to be nice, so it's nearly 4:30, we're chilling here for a bit, and then we're going to head into Westwood Ho and hopefully watch the sunset. That's the plan. Go through the country park, maybe see if we can stroke a sheep. Like, we'll show.
You're scared of sheep anyway.
Shut up. I'm scared of everything this weekend. I will tell you about that at some point. Last night at Croydon Hall, I was terrified.
I thought you were going to say that you cried yourself to sleep.
Not quite, but I'll tell you now then. It was 2:45 this morning. I woke up and I was convinced that we were being haunted by something then. I just couldn't get it out of my head. And then you woke up after I'd switched the light on. I thought there was a little girl leaning over the bath. That was my thing. Because I sat up in bed, looked round the corner, and it was just freaking me out. So I switched the light on. She woke up. What's going on? Nothing.
It started when I said that our drinks are spiked.
Yeah. She planted the seed. Idiot. So that was it. That ruined my night. That's why I was exhausted this morning. But we're fine. I will give you a quick tour of this place, even though we've already been here before, but I'll show you around just before we go out. But for now, we're just relaxing hard. Hello. It's evening time. We've been out. We've had a heck of a day. I've done more steps than I've ever done on my phone before, which is pretty impressive. We're back at the barn. We're ready for the evening. It's 8:30. We went to Bideford. We went to Westwood Ho. We just got a Chinese, brought it back, which was nice. We've had a really nice day. We stood and watched the sunset at Westwood Ho. We went to the beach just to have a look at the sea, basically, but it was really, really windy. We was walking down. We was walking while we were waiting for the sun to set. We went to like this American sweet shop and bought some stuff, weird ass Pringles and Reese's stuff that you can't get here in the UK usually. And we were walking down the thing and my freaking hat blew off, and there was me. Like, there was quite a few people about. Bald-headed Billy standing in the middle of the freaking promenade, and then I had to turn around and I was like, shit, now I've got to go and chase my hat down the street with everybody looking at me, but it was alright. I got the hat. The wind didn't take it any further. So yeah, we're back here. This is where we're staying. I'll give you a quick tour. So you come in the door of this Airbnb. We've stayed here before, a couple of years ago. Ignore the bits and bobs because we've already made a mess of the place, but this is beautiful. You walk in, you got your kitchen, nice island there with, it's a breakfast bar basically. We've just sat there to eat food now. Fridge, everything's nice, clean, cool picture. There's your cooker. I don't know if you remember this place from a video that I did a few years back. It was the first time that me and Magda my girlfriend had ever been anywhere together, like on a... it was the first time I think I'd stayed in an Airbnb, maybe. But yeah, this is where we came. Nice sofa. We've just bought a couple of blankets so she can get all snuggled up on the sofa. We'll watch some TV. There's a selection of games. Scrabble, Monopoly, Trivial Pursuit. I don't know if you remember. The bathroom is through that door, by the way, but Magda's just having a shower. But this is the bed. Up on a mezzanine floor. It's really cosy. I love it up here. It's my favourite part of this Airbnb, and then obviously you've got the view down. I think I took a picture from here last time I was here. Magda was sitting down there on the sofa, but it's really cool. I love using Airbnb. Got a nice roof light there. We'll shut the curtain. Must remember to do that this time. There's me, big fella. But yeah, that's pretty much it of this place. Tomorrow... Wait, let me get down the stairs without smashing my head. It does say look out. So our plan tomorrow is to... We're not in a rush in the morning, so we'll get up whenever we're ready. And we'll have some breakfast here. And then we're going to head to... There's a retail park, not too far away, about 5 minutes away from where we're staying. And that's the plan. We'll go to the retail park, do a bit of shopping, have a look around. I'm not nervous about it. I've been absolutely fine since we've been here. Like, if anybody's wondering, anxiety-wise, nothing. It's weird. I don't know what's changed. Something has changed in me, but it's for the best. So yeah, I don't know. I have no more trips planned this year, but who knows what the tide may bring. It's been a really challenging year so far. Like for me, my girlfriend, my daughter, my lad's alright. He's got his motorbike licence, so he's fine. But yeah, it's been a tricky time. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow is Saturday, like I say, retail park. Do a bit of shopping there, and maybe go for dinner, perhaps tomorrow, and then we head home Sunday morning anyway, so let's just see. It's been a nice experience. Last night, like I say, I had no sleep. I was crapping myself. But tonight, I'm more comfortable. I'm more confident in this place, being as if we stayed here before. So, yeah. Good morning. We are lazy this morning. Well, we were awake at 6:30. And we were chatting away. And it was just starting to get light, and then we both fell back to sleep and woke up at 9:30-ish. Yeah. Something like that. So yeah, we're lazy this morning, but we're getting dressed now, and we're going out to a retail park, or a mall, and we're going to get some breakfast, have a walk around the shops, then we'll come back here, and then we're going to hopefully go out to eat later. So yeah, it's been good. That's it for now. I'll see you at the mall. So it's day 2. We're up. It's not early. We've slept in way longer than we thought we would, but we didn't really have a lot of plans for the Saturday. We knew that the weather was going to be bad, so we just headed to Atlantic Village, I think it's called. Affinity Village in Bideford. And it's basically a retail outlet. There's loads of shops there, Nike store, Next, and a bunch of others. So we had a walk around there. We sat and got a Costa. There's a tiny bit of footage from Costa. I realise that most of this is just tiny little clips, but it's just like to show you the kind of stuff that I've been doing over the last few days when you think back at how bad it's been. Like, I'm hoping that this gives people hope as much as anything. It's also nice for me to look back and see, like, whoa, I was able to do this stuff. Yeah, well, I'm filming us now. We're in Costa. Bloody busy, but we're done now, and I'm fine. I have a method. I'll tell you about it in a bit. So we sat in Costa, we had breakfast, walked round the Affinity Village, and then once we realised that there wasn't really much to spend our money on, we decided to go to Barnstable. So we arrived in Barnstable. It's the first time I've ever been there. We've driven through it a few times. But we went to Green Lanes shopping centre, big shopping centre, multi-storey car park. We parked in there, had a walk through the whole shopping centre. Magda wanted to go to JD Sports, so we did that. We found it. It was outside the shopping centre, so we'd walk the whole way through it, onto the high street, had a look in JD, then a walk back, went into a couple of other shops. Then the only thing that we actually did while we were there was went to the bathroom. That was literally it. We paid for car parking, drove 10, 15 miles just to go to the bathroom. As we were leaving the car park, because it's one of these where you have to get a ticket when you go in, the barrier goes up, and then you pay at the pay station, and then you go out, you put your ticket in, and the barrier goes up, and you can get out. But it was only one lane on the exit, and there was a big queue, and we pulled up behind this car, and he put his ticket in, and he drove off. And we were talking about, Magda and I were talking about where we were going to go next, and I wasn't paying attention. So the car went in front, and I just started to go. And then, like, literally, within a split second, the barrier was coming down in front of the car. I jammed the brakes on, we skidded, just stopped short of the freaking barrier. The cars obviously pulled up behind me, because they didn't think I was stupid enough to not put my ticket in. Then I had to, like, look in the rear view. There's cars piled up behind me, and I've got to reverse to go back to the ticket thing, because it's like 6 foot behind. It was so embarrassing, man. I started reversing. The car behind went back a bit, but then I was getting close to him, but I've got like a reversing camera on the dash, and I could see that I weren't going to hit him, but he was bibbing, and then other people were bibbing. Man, I thought, I'm going to have to get out of the car here, and like, I'm going to be so embarrassed. I'm going to have to get out to put the ticket in, but I just got back enough to be able to put the ticket in. So yeah, Barnstable was a freaking big mistake. But from Barnstable, we were driving, we just pulled out of the car park after exiting correctly, and we said, let's give Clovelly a try. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it. It looks like Clovelly. I think I've always called it Clovelly, but I think it's pronounced Clovelly. We thought we'd give that a go. I'd seen pictures on the internet and like heard about it, how it was this stunning village or high street or whatever that you could walk down, you had to pay to get in. So we headed to Clovelly. We're in Clovelly. Never been here before. We're on some steep ass hills. We've got to walk down here. But we're by the coast. This is basically a village that you have to pay to come into. And we haven't had to pay yet. I'll show you over there. I have to lift you up, but that's the sea. We've been to Barnstable, to the shopping centre. We've been to Bideford, to a like outlet clothes and all that kind of stuff. But none of it was any good, really. Where else have we been? We've been to Bideford this morning. I've just said that. We had breakfast. And now we've come here. The views are pretty stunning, to be fair. There's a patch of mist over there.
Look, what is it?
What?
This is a cat.
Oh, cripes. I don't know.
It is a cat.
Is it alive?
Yeah, it's drinking water.
Jesus Christ. Don't touch it.
Why? I'm gonna, you know that.
He's going to attack. Oh no, he didn't attack you. That weren't moving. I was terrified. Oh, he likes you, Mama. You like the lady, don't you? Hello, Bob. Ta-da then. I must get knackered walking up and down here. Look at how steep that hill is that we've just come down. That's not even half of it. My legs are shaking. Yeah. So this is the start, pretty much. Even though I'm literally, my legs when I take a step are shaking. Seriously, this is ridiculous. I have got matchstick thin legs, to be
It's
fair.
such a whim. Can't take you anywhere.
So I don't know if you don't have to pay after a certain time, but we haven't paid. There's another cat. It's mad to think. There's another cat down there, babes, a ginger cat.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's pretty awesome. Just, yeah. If only there was a stair lift. Fuck. If you lived here, you'd be super fit, man.
Shall we move in?
No. I'll record some more in a bit. We're still going. So far. Oh, Catty. Old post office. It's really, really stunning. This place is amazing. I tell you who I don't envy. The postman. Come on. Run. Oh, he's coming with us now. It's Garfield. Come on, mate. The old post office. Come on, buddy. We've got a tour guide. You're taking us down. It's extremely kind. Show us the way, mate. Where's the food shop? Flipping heck. No entry there for cats.
So cute.
There's a shop here. Cottage tea rooms. Closed. Sorry if the camera works a bit shaky, but that's nothing to compare to what my legs are doing right now. Are you serious? I've just seen her. Babes, we're not even halfway.
Really?
Yeah. Because I can see right down there. It goes down to the sea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You better call an ambulance now.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. I'll let you know when we get closer, if we get closer to the barn. We're getting closer. It's a bit misty out. But wow. Boats in the harbour. The Red Lion Hotel. We've been informed by somebody on the way down. It's well worth stopping at the Red Lion and grabbing something to drink and maybe eat, because your legs are going to need rest. My legs are dead. Magda keeps laughing at me. She thinks I'm joking when I say she might have to give me a piggyback. I'm deadly serious, man.
You're such a weird.
I am. Thank you for not using a nice word. Yeah, once you start going a bit quick, there's no stopping. You have to just jump over the side. Key shop. Ice cream for dogs. And Man. We made it. Let's see what's here. We've come from, like, I don't think you can even see where we've come from because it was windy. But it's way up there. It's ridiculously far. We're just coming around here on the quay. Then we'll get a drink. And then we've got to get back up it. It's just started raining. I'm proper knackered. Well, we've made it. I noticed that there's cars over there, which means the residents and that can drive down here. They don't have to walk every day. I'm so tired. I don't know what area of land that is. There's a real faint rainbow straight ahead of me. There's my missus. Right in shot. I don't know what areas of land they are, but we're in Devon. Oh, there's a waterfall over there. Look at that. Wow. She's left me. I am dreading this. Dreading that walk back. Literally. The first 5 minutes my legs were pulling. I'm not used to walking like that, but it's a good test because it's challenging me mentally. I feel like I'm going to, well, I'm definitely going to be out of breath and I'm probably going to freak out on the way back. But it's a good challenge. Woo! Look at this. So nice. That's what we came for.
Even if it's January, February, January, still thinking.
Scones in the pub. Okay, so we nearly made it at the top of the friggin' hill. But wow, I've had to stop a couple of times because I can feel my heart banging in my chest and my neck. It's horrible. But we're probably halfway. She says more. Let's carry on. When you see the adverts for Clovelly, you think that the start of the town there is the start of the hill. Or I did. But it ain't. You got all this. It doesn't look that steep on camera, but we were just at sea level, which you can't see the sea because it's misty, but it is down there. And now we're going up here. I'll keep you posted. I'm gonna need that, man. Shit. We've made it. It's pissing it down. Absolutely peeing it down. But we did it. I'm so tired. I've got to get the keys out in a bit, man. We're back in the car. Wow. I am knackered. That was hard. We'll talk about it a bit later, but you can see, well, like, we're steaming up instantly. Magda's trying to clean her, dry herself off. Soaked. Soaked. But that was a cool experience, something we've never done before. That's what we're all about. We're going to head back to the Airbnb.
And I think it's safe to say
We're never doing it again.
You're not gonna do it ever again.
Easily. We'll speak to you in a bit, man. It was epic. The Clovelly experience was epic. I was so tired. It was an amazing thing for me to, like, manage to be able to do that, because when we walked down the first half, before we got to the top of the high street where you could see the New Inn pub sign, like, that was pretty much halfway down, I think. Maybe not even that, probably. But, like, by the time we got to there, my legs were shaking, my knees were like jelly. It was horrible. It was that experience where you just, like, maybe mid-panic, you know, when your legs go to jelly. I've talked about that so many times, and I felt like that, and I knew that like this was the start of the high street. We'd only really just approached the start, and I was already knackered. So most of the way down I was thinking about that. I was trying to take in the sights and looking around, and it was beautiful. Like the fact that I was able to admire the scenery at the same time as feeling like maybe this is not a good idea. That just goes to show how far I've come. Like I was able to just like, nah, forget the legs, we'll make it. Knowing that I've still got to walk back up, but we'll make it. So we did that. And then obviously the way back, you've just seen the footage, it was absolutely smashing it down. We were absolutely drenched. So the plan was from Clovelly back to the Airbnb, the Port Farm, the barn at Port Farm, and just think about going out for dinner that evening. So that was the plan. So we did that. And we're back. We're back at the barn. Having a bit of a rest, cup of tea, drying off, getting changed, and we're going for dinner. Back in Westwood Ho somewhere, we're not sure where, but I'll keep you posted. It's been action-packed. I've done more steps today than I have ever done. And yesterday was the most steps I'd ever done, but we've done more today. Clovelly was insane. I'm going to wait for Magda to finish drying off, and then we'll tell you a bit about what's been happening today. So the dinner evening didn't go to plan. We went to a bunch of different pubs. The first one we went in, the menu was shockingly bad. We found a table, and then obviously because they don't put menus on tables at the moment, it's all done by the app. So we'd go onto the app and look at the menu, and it was shocking. So we didn't eat there. Then we went to another place, but there was a wedding reception on, so it was absolutely chocker. We didn't want to go there. And then we went to another place. We had a starter. Sat there for like half an hour, ate the starter. It wasn't fantastic, and the main menu wasn't great. So we decided to go, not because of anxiety, like we just decided we weren't going to bother. We went to a chippy instead, and they had stopped frying, so we had to just have whatever was in the freaking counter thing. So it was crap, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a bit of footage of us back at the Airbnb that evening, just relaxing. It's our last night, and our plan in the morning is to head to a shop called Checkland. That's it. We're out. We went out for food. It wasn't great. But you win some, you lose some. We are back at the Airbnb. It's been a crazy action-packed day. The highlight for me has been Clovelly. Oh, I needed to tell you something, but I'll tell you that tomorrow about a car park exit. Don't let me forget. I'll speak to you in the morning. This is probably my favourite part of the video, the bit that I've been waiting for. If I'm watching this back now, this is the bit I've been waiting for. Gloucester. From Bideford to Gloucester. I think it took 2.5 hours, the drive. And when we were landing in Gloucester, we expected we were just going to go visit this Checkland shop that my fiancée Magda had been talking about for weeks. Like, we'd been planning this. We were going to go on the way to our little vacation, but we thought no, because if we buy loads of stuff, we don't want it to just be sitting in the car for days. So we thought we'll go on the way home, and this is what we did while we were there, like Checkland, Gloucester Cathedral, and more. After a 2.5 hour drive, we have arrived at Checkland. Wait. It's a store. I mean, it doesn't look great because there's scaffolding everywhere. And there was one down there. It was Checkland. It said outside and it was completely empty. But this is Checkland. I have brought, babes, my girlfriend here to Checkland. We're going to go in. Yeah, good point. She's brought me here. But we're going to go in and have a look and see what they sell. But we're in Gloucester. Never been here before. Apparently there's a really nice cathedral, but I don't know if we'll see it. But we're heading into Checkland. I mean, to say what? What is it?
It's a cheese, but like a small cheese. Pull from the chair.
What is it?
That's the same thing, basically.
Oh, cheese. Basically, I'm asking what is it to everything. Magda's having a conversation with the woman, and I'm just like, you'll have to excuse me, I'm English. This is what it'd be like if we went to Czech Republic. I'd just be walking around with no idea. I do that in England, to be fair. We made it. 95 quid lighter. 3 bags of shopping. How was it, babes?
It was amazing.
She was really like enjoying that. Not so much enjoying me saying, what is it? But I needed to know. We got some weird ass stuff.
It's not weird.
It kind of is. Oh, we was going to do like a freaking tasting thing, remember? We said we was going to buy loads of weird shit and...
We've got loads of weird
Yeah,
shit. You
we
can
have got
taste
loads of weird
literally
shit, to be
everything.
fair. So, now we need to try and find somewhere to eat. Or something. I've got to eat something before we head home.
Can we have Markies?
Maybe.
Oh, I could do with some nuggies.
Burger King. We'll fight about it, and then we'll talk to you. And the bells are going at the old cathedral. We're looking for McDonald's. But we're in Gloucester. Welcome. Something smells nice. Look at me just randomly walking the streets of Gloucester. How times have changed. I'm just so annoyed with me because I've got this red top on. It cost me a lot of money. Gotta get some wear out of it. Let's go eat. Change of plan. McDonald's was heaving. So we're gonna go to a drive-through. Unless we find something else. Look at that. That is pretty special. Whoa. Nice. This place is huge. It's beautiful. Whoa. Magda's left me. She did not like it in here. How can you not? This is ridiculous. Gloucester Cathedral. I'm basically walking around Gloucester Cathedral on my own because Magda didn't want to be in here. This place is crazy. Look at that. Is that the organ? Whoa. It's getting louder. It's like something out of Assassin's Creed. treasury. You probably can't hear me. The music's so loud. Whoa. Cups and trophies. Whoa. Here we go, tunes are off again. No way. Look at that. Whoa. Jesus Christ. That is loud. I can't believe I just said that. That is loud. Look at that. Wow. That is amazing. This place is incredible. I don't think I've ever been in a cathedral before. The power of that music takes you off your freaking feet. Absolutely incredible. Man, that was intense. Loved it. Look at it behind me. Stained glass windows. That's an experience that I will never forget. Let's go back out, see Magda. But wow. Gloucester Cathedral. We stopped. Sitting in McDonald's. What? I just couldn't get over how epic it was in that cathedral. Like, I was thinking about it for the rest of the journey home. But that's pretty much it. Now we are home. It's now Monday. And what a fantastic weekend. Like, I struggle to put into words the things that I've seen, the experiences that I've had. I've been eating out at different places, visiting the cathedral, going to Clovelly and walking up and down the high street, and retail parks and shopping centres. It's like bizarre to think. Like, I know that I do these vacation videos now and again, and I'm always surprised by how much I can do. But I've been feeling better over the last however long it's been, like months. When I went on that last one with my dad and my son fishing, like, the change has been amazing. And I plan to tell you about the things that I think and the way that I've been feeling and all the anxiety related crap in a follow-up video to this. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. As much as I enjoyed the last 3 days, it's been truly, truly amazing, and I really plan and hope to do a lot more of these style videos now, whether people want to stick around and watch it or whatnot. But like, I'm hoping that it gives people hope in the fact that look how freaking far I've come, and it hasn't cost me a penny other than the price of an Airbnb. But yeah, I'll speak to you in a follow-up video. So yeah, like, subscribe, stick around. It's going to get interesting on here. That's the plan. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.